Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to review The Serpent and the Rainbow on DVD. This DVD is part of a set called the Wes Craven Collection, which also includes Shocker and The People Under the Stairs, which is definitely one of my favorites. At the beginning of our story, a man named Christoph has died, and the doctor confirms that he shows no signs of life. Christoph's sister, Celestine, can't believe that he's actually died. And we see at Christoph's funeral that she is indeed correct. We also meet several suspicious-looking characters who you suspect right away have had something to do with the state Christoph is in, and then we get a very effective moment with tears coming from Christoph's eyes. Next, we meet Dennis Allen, who is an anthropologist. He is in the Amazon. He is on an expedition there. The main plot of the film is that Dennis has been sent to Haiti by a corporation to find this drug that can turn people into living zombies because it could be useful as a super anesthetic. Marielle Duchamp and Lucien are his main contacts in Haiti, and at the same time there is political unrest, secret police, so everyone has to be very careful about what they do, and Dennis is very much a fish out of water. The menacing man from the funeral and Dennis's vision is the head of the secret police, and he is the main villain of this story. The Serpent and the Rainbow has a slower pace. The romantic subplot between Marielle and Dennis is one of the best parts of the movie. In fact, I wish they had spent more time with that as opposed to other elements of the plot. I did appreciate the attempt made to intertwine a political thriller with romance and more traditional horror, along with some history, anthropology. They chose some beautiful locations in Haiti and the Dominican Republic that I think work very nicely for both the plot and subplots. I do like that there is an anti-imperialism critique embedded within the story. Dennis is on a morally questionable mission, but I honestly think it would have been more interesting if Dennis had been there simply as a curious anthropologist and not on a mission for a profit-oriented pharmaceutical company. So I think the romance and the surreal horror of The Serpent and the Rainbow are indeed its strengths. Yes, it does remind me of A Nightmare on Elm Street and A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Some people may even say it's like A Nightmare on Elm Street meets Live and Let Die. There is so much imagery in The Serpent and the Rainbow that is effective as traditional horror. Certainly reminds me to some degree of the visceral, everyday kind of horror you see in a Dario Argento film. I think the film looks good on DVD. It had been a long time since I had seen The Serpent and the Rainbow. I last watched it, I believe, in the late 80s, early 90s. And it left an impression on me. I didn't remember all of it. So it was nice to rewatch it. And I must say the performances of Bill Pullman, Cathy Tyson, Paul Winfield, Brent Jennings, and Zakes Mokae, their performances help make this an entertaining film. I was a bit surprised by the homoerotic undertones in this film that did really remind me of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 in a certain way. On the critical side of things, some may find the characterization of voodoo in this film to be problematic. Arguably, some people may see a white savior narrative in here. So overall, it is a problematic but interesting horror film. I recommend it from this Wes Craven collection. In the near future, I will be reviewing The People Under the Stairs, which is also from this set. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.